in same class with different parameters. Parameters can be different.
And how many ways we can switch to frame?
We can in the two ways, by using index, also by with content frames. If you want to switch back to the frame, we can use driver dot switch to frame, content frame, content default content, default content. Driver dot switch to dot frame index values. By giving index value, we can in these two ways we can switch the frame in two ways.
Okay. Priyanka?
Thanks.
Priyanka, unmute, turn on your webcam. Okay, Priyanka. What is abstraction? Where you have used abstraction in your framework? You are not audible. You are not audible. Okay. Mute. Tushar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tushar, what is abstraction? Where you have used abstraction in your framework?
Oh, yes, sir. The process of hiding it.
Turn on your webcam.
Yes, sir. The process of hiding implementation is called as abstraction. So I am using abstraction in my framework like
okay.
What, sir?
Come again. What is the definition?
The process of hiding implementation is called as abstraction.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Process of hiding implementation.
Yes, sir. The process of hiding the implementation.
Check what definition I have given. What is that?
I'm writing the same definitions of the process of hiding the implementation is called as abstraction.
Why you are not writing the definition which I given? Then what is the use of writing in a paint? Just I'll dictate yourself, you write yourself.
No, sir. On that time, I can't listen properly. That's why the definition which is given in this paper, the same definition I have written in my notebook. That's why, sir.
Okay. Come again.
Okay, sir. The process of hiding the implementation is called as abstraction. So I am using abstraction in my framework, like, sir, in POM class, I'm providing some getter and setter methods and private keyword to access the element with the script. So hence we hiding the implementation. So the abstraction concept which I'm using.
So if I do one thing, take a photocopy or copy of your notes and share me immediately in the WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
Do it. How? Pradeep Kumar?
Yes, sir.
turn on your webcam. Okay, what is abstraction? Where you use abstraction in your framework?
So abstraction is hiding the implementation and exposing the required functionality only. And we are using the abstraction in the alert pop-ups, like we are not knowing that what is going behind, but just we are doing in
Alert
the
pop-up or
WebDriver
alert
interface.
interface?
Sorry,
Alert pop-up or alert interface?
alert interface.
Next.
And we are using in the WebDriver interface also, and takes screenshot. In real-time examples, we are using the various apps like various apps like Flipkart or Amazon, in which there are the various processes in going on in the background, but we are getting the output only. Like if we are searching for a product, then there is a huge amount of the data has been is been working,
Okay.
and we just
Okay, what is the difference between abstract class and interface?
abstract class and interface. Abstract class have the constructors, and interface does not have the constructors. And we can achieve the 0 to 100% abstraction from the abstract class, but in the interface we can achieve the 100% abstraction. And right now it is not coming to me.
If you have given 8 to 9 points, you are able to tell only 2 points. What is it? I told you to study, right?
Yes, so
Okay. Ayush Kumar. Ayush Sharma.
Yes, sir.
Turn on your webcam. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
Yeah. What is the difference between array and collection?
Sir, in array we have fixed size, and in collection it is dynamic. Array does not have any reusable methods, but collection have methods. And in array,
You are not audible. You are not audible, Ayush.
so that's it.
What are the disadvantages of array?
Sir, size needs to be fixed. That's why it takes more memory. Memory wastage is there. Okay. And sir, actually we can store heterogeneous data in arrays as well, right? I had a
Store?
doubt. Yes, sir. If we declare array of type object, right, you can store heterogeneous data in them.
Okay, tell me the difference between array and collection. We will discuss afterwards.
So difference between.
Now, what are the disadvantages of array?
Yes, sir. Actually, wastage of memory is there because the size of the array is fixed. You cannot delete anything from the array, and no reusable method is available in the array. Only length property is there.
Okay, what is the difference between array list and linked list?
Sir, array list internally uses arrays, but array list uses arrays behind the scenes, but linked list uses doubly linked list, right?
What is the data structure of array list?
Sorry.
What is the data structure of array list?
Sir, data structure of array list. So behind it uses arrays. It has fixed size initially. It can store 10 items, right? It is expandable at runtime. The array expands its size during runtime.
At least tell me the points which are given now. At least 7 to 8 points are given. At least you try to explain 2 to 3. Unmute. Sorry, mute. Bhargavi, Kera.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, what is the difference between array list and linked list?
Okay. Array. Data structure of array list is resizable or dynamic, and data structure of linked list is doubly linked list, and we have in array list we have 3 constructors: zero argument, int argument, and collection argument constructor. And in linked list we have 2 constructors, that is zero and the collection argument constructor. Other than that, here in linked list, insertion and insertion and deletion order is can be done in linked list as well as in array list, and it allows null, both allows null, and insertion order is preserved, and duplicates are allowed in both.
What is the default capacity?
Default capacity of array list is 10, and linked list it starts from 1 to up to 10.
Okay, mute.
Okay, sir.
Amar Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Madhur, what are the advantages of collection?
Turn on my camera.
Huh?
Turn on my camera.
Okay.
It's checking, but I am visible or not, I don't know.
You are not visible. are the advantage? Yeah, now it's visible. Okay, Amar Kumar. Yeah.
Prem, you
What are the
know,
advantage? What are the advantage of collection?
sir, if we know that in array fixed in length, that's why selection in it is growable and syncable, and it is dynamic. This is the advantage of collection. And in collection, we are use heterogeneous type of data, and in collection, we are having a certain decision in proper way, and we are simplicity of code. This is the advantage of collection.
Will it be go for collection?
Sir, because we are now in the array, we are having a fixed in length, but in collection, this is a growable and syncable where we can add in certain addition methods. That's why we go for collection, sir. And collection is having a good framework which we are doing in proper way. We are adding and deleting or any of the data.
Okay. Where you have achieved the comparative polymorphism framework?
Yes, sir. Compile time polymorphism. Sir, we are using WebDriver utility in our generative repository, where we are using compile time polymorphism in our framework. Using some methods which are using method overloading concept in our compile time polymorphism, such as we are using select class in which we are giving a parameter index value, and we can change also a parameter by the help of visible text and value also.
Okay. Mute. Shilpa.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shilpa, where you use inheritance in a framework? What is inheritance?
So inheritance is acquiring the in, properties and states and behavior of parent class to the child class is known as inheritance. And we have used the inheritance in our WebDriver interface. I test in listener interface, and we have used in
Inheritance, not interface. Where you use inheritance in a framework?
yeah, inheritance we have used in our base class. There we have giving the three conditions there, like open the database, open the browser, open the log into the web applications, log out from the application, log out from the browser, and close the database connection. So we have given this base class, and we have used in our by extending with the help of extend we have implement in our test scripts.
Okay. What are the pre-condition, post-condition you have given in the base class?
Yes, preconditions is open the database at the rate open the database connections, and is annotations open the browser annotation, open the login.
what's the difference between method overriding and method overloading?
So method overloading is a compile time polymorphism. In method overloading, multiple implementation of multiple methods with the same name but different parameters is known as method overloading. And method overriding is runtime polymorphism. It is calling the implementing the methods of parent class into the child class is method overriding. In method overloading, we can overload static and non-static methods both, but in overriding, we can overload only non-static methods. In method overloading, we can overload this in the same class, and method overriding it's need easy relationship, and in method overloading there is no requirement of easy relationship there. In the, method overloading we can in method overloading there is no uh, mm, there is no there is no restriction of in like in there's no restriction of return type access modifiers. But in overriding the method name and this return type and access modifier should be the same as in the parent class, same as in the child class.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Mute.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Monica.
No?
And then I will.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Explain OOPS with respect to your framework.
OOPS concept, sir.
Yeah.
OOPS, in my framework, I have used OOPS concept like inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation. I have used encapsulation in my POM classes where I have declared my class as public, and I have used getters and setters method there. And I have used business logic, and I have used inheritance also. In inheritance, I have acquired the parent class methods in subclass. Like in base class, I have declared all the annotations in which I have declared precondition and post conditions that are required for my framework, and I have extended that base class in my project in all my scripts for a database opening of database, opening of database, login into application, opening of browser, closing of browser, closing of application, and closing of database. Then polymorphism, I have used compile time polymorphism, in which I have used same method but with different arguments. And I have used in my WebDriver utility, I have used select method overloading in select drop down. I have used two methods, two different arguments for drop down, one by visible text, one by index value. And for frame also, I have used different parameters but same method name in the same class. I have used runtime polymorphism also for iTest listener, in which I have extended that base class. I have extended the parent class, and I have overridden the method of parent class. Like iTest listener, in iTest listener, I have overridden the method. And in I retry analyzer also, I have overridden the methods. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Mute.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Guys, where we stop this first class?
priority queue, sir.
Priority queue.
Okay, we are about to start set, right?